The transfer market in Ultimate Team right now is slightly ridiculous. A lot of you guys may not have been Ultimate Team for a while, maybe been in Fortnite still, maybe been on the World Cup mode. However, if you go into Ultimate Team right now, loads of players are extinct right now, especially above 86 rating. For example, Handanovic there from Inter Milan, the great goalkeeper, he is extinct on the market right now. Players such as Rakitic, Iniesta, even players like Azpilicueta are becoming hard to find on the transfer market. And this is, it's July. You'd think there'd still be a lot of people playing FIFA right now. And it's been a very different year. Obviously right now, as you can see by this footage as well, there are clearly not as many packs being opened by players overall. Probably down to the fact that most people, if they are playing FIFA, are playing the World Cup mode. However, there is a festival of FUT SBC, and it's a repeatable one, and that is probably one of the main reasons why so many of these players are extinct. But usually in the past, especially, FIFA 18 for example, when there's been, let's say, an Icon SBCs released and everyone is wanting to, do those SBCs, or let's say there's like a crazy new card for, let's say, Arturo Vidal, and you need a Bayern Munich, like 86 rated squad, players like Robin, you'd expect, would nearly go extinct. But every now and then you're going to find one on the market. However, right now, because of the lack of packs being open, because of the fact that this is a repeatable SBC, there are so many regular gold cards that are going extinct. And it's actually ridiculous, guys. It's really mad. So many players like Iniesta, Handanovic, Rakitic, Alaba as well is hard to find. Alba's a really hard to find player as well. So many players like that are right now extinct. Robin was extinct last time I checked. All of Inform Heung-min Sons are extinct on the market right now as well. Very confusing on that one. 99 Hazard is not even on the market. One of the best players in the game right now. And also, gotta make a note of that. They released a 99 Hazard, right? Yeah, you really saw not much fanfare at all about it. What is up with that? Is it because gameplay is just not good enough and people don't want to use those cards? Anyway, Sun's card there, as you can see again, is extinct. And in terms of previous FIFAs, I don't think we've seen cards go extinct this badly compared to, I think it was FIFA 15, if I remember rightly, guys, when I think there was loads of players like Inform Dybala, for example, or Team of the Season Dybala, was really hard to find. You had to really struggle to snipe him. Lukaku, though, is another one. He's been a very hard player to buy this week. It's been mad. As you can see, though, the SBC at this point was just expired. And that's what I mean, though. This is what's a bit confusing. The SBC just expired. Well, not even just expired. This is about 2 hours after the SBC, I think, finished. I think it was like 6 PM, I believe. And that's what I'm saying. These players were not coming back up on the market, which you'd expect right after an SBC ends. Yes, that is when they'll appear again. People are opening packs. They're going to be listed on the market. Maybe even people who bought them. People like my man Nick, who run Nick who runs the FUT market. Run the FUT market. For example, any trader, they would obviously buy loads of these players maybe ahead of the SBC releasing or as it just drops, and then they'd sell after. That's what I find weird. You weren't finding Lukaku's on the market at all hours after the SBC was finished. And this is what I really want to talk about next, and it's a big one, and it's content on Ultimate Team. I've seen a lot of comments about that, and a lot of people saying there's easily enough content. People saying there's enough content, but it's the quality of it. I want to get your guys' feedback on content in general. In Ultimate Team, what do you think needs to be improved for Ultimate Team? I want to relay any feedback you guys have to some of the guys at EA who can maybe get things done and improved for the next FIFA, because it is all about us being a community and improving the next Ultimate Teams in the future. But anyway, I think for me, content, there's more content than ever, yet for for a few very big reasons, we're not staying on FIFA right now. There needs to be so much more that grabs our attention. I think doing the Icon SBC repeatable on the World Cup mode has been a big mistake. I also believe there hasn't been enough content in the World Cup mode. Like, I'm not joking. There hasn't been any more SBCs since the Icon SBCs. I really don't understand that. Maybe they realised that everyone had a God team by the time that everyone had the chance to do the Icon SBC repeatable SBC. But yeah, it's kind of ridiculous that World Cup mode, you're not really motivated to play, because if you win the World Cup on the World Cup mode, I feel like you should get a massive reward. That is, for me, the biggest issue. It's like EA don't want to give us a great reward. For champions, we get great rewards. So I don't get why we don't get something amazing in the World Cup mode for that. That would bring so many more players to play it. Maybe even like, I don't know, you win like a special different icon every time you win the World Cup mode. But like on Ultimate Team regular version, something special. Anyway, Team of the Season Son is appearing on the market. And his card is amazing. I need to use his cards. It's been a sad year for me in terms of gameplay. Like, last year, I used so many cards, man. I played 2,500 games. I want to play like next year at least 1,500 games again. But this year, because of gameplay, I just haven't wanted to use these cards. And it's been really sad. I miss using these cards. Anyway, Informed Son started to slowly appear on the market again. He had a good World Cup, actually, for me. Scored, I think, 2 or 3 goals for South Korea in Russia. But yeah, his card right now is a very tough one to find, and it's going to be interesting to see what they do for the next FIFA in terms of content. I do think there's going to be much more in Ultimate Team, hopefully. I'm also expecting a bigger, better pro clubs, although we've been saying that for 8 years now, maybe longer actually. They know how much fun we will have in pro clubs, yet they still don't do enough. Like, I would say how it is, they just don't. Ozil is on the market though, guys. There are some players like Ozil. Robin is on the market. Ribery was hard to find earlier as well. There are a lot of players though that will be extinct because of this SBC. And even right now, there are players who you'd expect would be easy to find in the market, yet are not. Busquets, for example. There's about 5 there, as you can see, but they're all very expensive compared to his usual price. And the SBC's expired at this time. So it's like, what the hell is this market? So many players are going extinct. Be wary. Have a look in your club. If you've got any players like Busquets or 86 or higher, I would maybe advise to sell them when the SBC is currently out, as they are obviously inflated right now. That's pretty much the golden rule, FIFA, guys. If you're new to Ultimate Team, one of the biggest rules about FIFA is when there's new content released. For example, let's say there's a crazy SBC release for, let's say Marek Hamsik has got a massive new SBC card for Napoli, and you need Napoli players. As soon as it drops, like 30 seconds, maybe even a minute max, that is when you want to get your players listed from Napoli, for example. It's a really big rule of like Ultimate Team now, even quicker than that. If you can, anytime it hits 6 PM on like a Monday or something, or any day they release something new, always be ready. That's what I'd advise. But in terms of like coming up to the next FIFA, guys, I think we can all say, myself included, I've been playing a lot of Fortnite, going to be streaming more and stuff, and I'm doing a lot more videos like this when it's, you know, not gameplay, but it's interesting about FIFA, and I love doing these. But it is very interesting how, like, I'm looking at my YouTube sub box and I'm not seeing much FIFA 18 stuff at all. It's more leading up to FIFA 18, and there should be big news regarding FIFA 19 very shortly. I did see a leak, I think it was on Twitter the other day, and I think there's news coming out August 4th. I think that's when Foot Live could be, apparently. And then I think July 24th is where we could see new news, as that was a leak as well. Anyway, Ibra, again, was extinct at one point. He is now on the market right now. But there are players who are about 87 rated or even higher who were extinct for a long time and are still now. For example, Casemiro was actually extinct for a while, but he's actually searched on the market right now, I do believe. I think he is around about 18,000 coins, maybe a bit more. His card is a nice card, by the way, but yeah, it's been a weird year for me. Like, gameplay, man, just when gameplay isn't good enough and it's not motivating to play, even with crazy rewards, it's like, it's really annoying. I would have genuinely finished 0 to Hero this year if gameplay was good. That's how good that's how much I want gameplay to be good. Like, I would have finished my Road to Glory, which has never happened before. So anyway, Pjanic, though, was extinct for a while, but now he's back on the market. But there are a lot of players, guys, who right now are not on the transfer market in Ultimate Team. And by the way, I will show you my Festival of Foot SBC pack. And by the way, there is Fabregas as well. He, as you can see right now, is extinct, as I just bought the last one on the market. That is just insane, the fact that there's not any more Fabregas cards. That's just out of this world. It's even more weird that, like, this is an SBC towards the end of FIFA 18. Yeah, a lot of people are clearly doing it. Yeah, at the same time, this is a few hours after and these cards are still extinct, so I'm not sure what the whole explanation is for that. Anyway, a lot of people have been complaining as well about this current SBC. I want your thoughts though in the comments. Do you believe that this SBC is actually worth it? Say yes or no, and maybe why as well. I want to see what you guys say on that. I'll pin like the best comment as well. That'd be very good fun to do. For me, I saw my man Boras's tweet. Awesome guy, by the way, Boras. Love that guy. He tweeted about this SBC that it's a very expensive one, obviously being 85 rating. Yet you don't really, a lot of the time, get rewarded. So it's like you're spending 70,000 coins for an SBC that you could get, I don't know, someone like, let's say, Schmeichel, let's say Harry Kane, who's got a good card, but you may not want to use Harry Kane, for example. Like, there's so many bad options with these foot cards right now, the festival foot cards. So it doesn't entirely seem that worth it. But anyway, there is Harry Kane's card. I bought him on the market right there for 27k. To be honest, not really sure why I did that, because I'm not probably going to use his card. I don't think. But yeah, he's got his 95 card there and 94 as well in the transfer market. He actually was extinct at this point, as you can see. I tried for about a few minutes here, and yeah, he just wasn't appearing. Obviously cut the rest short, you don't need to see it, but yeah, his card was not showing at all. And again, so many of these cards, guys, are extinct right now, and it's crazy. It's just insane. It really is a bit mad that we're in July, which is a World Cup month, and so many of these cards are extinct. Yes, obviously, granted, so many players are on the World Cup mode, which I'm still surprised at in a way. I don't know. I feel like, in a lot of ways, it doesn't feel like a lot of people playing World Cup mode. Usually, you'd see loads of people tweeting about packs they got. You'd see them tweeting about winning the World Cup and stuff. Yeah, you're not seeing that at all. When the new FIFA drops, guys, the amount of pack tweets I get is absolutely through the roof. I get thousands a day. When even like January or March, for example, even April, team of the season, you get thousands of tweets a day. It's crazy. Yeah, like literally no one is tweeting about packs. It does for me show that, at least in a way, a lot of people are not playing FIFA right now. But anyway, Festival Football player, guys, it is time for my pack here. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Bit of a different video. I wanted to do like a more of a talk to you guys kind of video, telling you about the transfer market. I love doing these updates as well. This is the card though I did get, and it was the goalkeeper from Leicester, Peter Schmeichel. Kasper Schmeichel, 93 diving, 91 handling. I didn't mind that as I haven't got him, and I wouldn't have minded his card. But yeah, there is his card. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Leave a like for more. Subscribe, and I shall see you guys later. Kasper Schmeichel, not a bad pack.